the hill and we start coming down the mountain. And that mountain is more than half the quantity gone, right? We passed that mark a long time ago. And now it is officially the home stretch. At only 4:30 in the afternoon. Why? Well, look at the three of us, how comfortable we are right now. Technically pajamas, but really it's loungewear. This is, unfortunately, the final Pajama Today special value of the year. We usually do them far later, but shipping is weird this year, and I don't want to be biting my fingernails waiting for my gifts to arrive. So this is it from Cuddl Duds. Has now become an annual tradition to offer a pajama TSV, and here she is. Only did you see that value? You know, I was not going to let 30 seconds go by before I talked about this. For both the top and the bottom. And to be clear, not the throwaway material, the fast fashion materials that you see on the tables in department stores, $10 or less. You know what that feels like. This is Fleecewear Stretch. It is a breathable, soft, lightweight dream. And to get both the top and the jogger bottom for $28.36, is not just a value, it's a steal. And honestly, it's a steal at $38.40 because I'm gonna wear this top with jeans and other joggers, and I'm gonna wear the joggers with sweatshirts and tank tops. This is 5 easy payments of $5 and change. Now, if I were the first host to present this, here's what I would say. We've got petite, regular, and tall in all colors. Shop to your heart's content. Sadly, me being your mid-afternoon gal, that is not the case today, because while we did have petite, regular, and tall in all of our color choices, in most of them, we've lost one or both or all three, right? And I will guide you through to the extent that it's relevant if we're limited in any of these, because since we made it available, over 115,000 orders on our Pajama Today special value. How great is it that you can order the pajamas for you, you're first, your sister, your mom, your aunt, the babysitter, all the people that you love, and just go, oh my gosh, I'm done. And it was only $28.36 each. Use bill to ship to if you would like to ship it to somebody else. I'll explain how that works a little later, but it's also self-guided at QVC.com. Here are your choices, and then of course I'll show you the size chart. I will say right out of the gate, petite inseam 27 inches, regular 29, tall where it's available, 30 and a half. Now, in the regular, in the heather gray, wow, 600 left. 1X, 2X, and 3X. Wow, okay, so this is the heather gray. It comes with the snowflake. There's plenty of touring to do, but I will tell you, it's like high-level features. You've asked for pockets, it's there. The drawstring works. The jogger does not have elastic on the bottom. And the top is a divine and cozy dream. So there's the heather gray. This next one, if I remember right, only has petite available, Cerulean. Okay. Cerulean blue with the stars. Oh, and it's last call in the petite. Well, we just figured out which color is going to be the first to go. So there's the Cerulean. I'm sad to see that go. This is the crimson red. And I'm sorry, the cosmic red. And the cosmic red has the pets, to include both the dogs and the cats. So we try to be as inclusive as possible. Couldn't fit all the breeds in there, but you get the gist. All right, so there is Cosmic Red and Pets. Now, anytime we have a plaid available, I'm gonna wear a plaid. In fact, speaking of first to go, there was an evergreen. Yeah, the evergreen's long gone. Here it is in the fig plaid. So it's a fig top, it's got a pumpkin trim, and the red bottom. I forgot about the evergreen because I didn't even have a shot at presenting it. Long, long gone, but there's the fig. And then one more to show you, it's gonna be the black, and that has the leopard bottom, but not your traditional leopard. She's a sassy pink one. So there's the black top, pink trim, and the pink leopard bottom. $5. It's just crazy. Okay, and to have this many sizes available, at least in some of our choices, let's go ahead and guide you through size chart. Our guest Carrie will do it again later, but just if you're like, I got to get on this, I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm going to show you the regular inseam first, I believe. And I often say I recommend go by dress size. Like that's just the easiest thing. And I usually take a 2 in our dress sizes here, so I'm extra small, and that works just fine for me. Or you can go bust, waist, and hips if you want to get a little more specific. If you feel like, well, sometimes I'm a 4, sometimes I'm a 6, I don't know what to do, go ahead and go up, because nobody wants tight pajamas. Well, I don't think so. All right, petite. Same story there. Not the same numbers, but you're going to dial that up for you. And same size range, though, extra small through 3X. And then finally the tall, although tall, don't we have like 1,300 or something like that? Yeah, 1,300 remaining in the tall. And down to just 2 colors. Well, let's show everybody. Black animal and the fig plaid. So these two, me and this, are the only 2 that remain in the tall. But I'm actually pretty glad we even have that remaining. All right, it's 838-1843. Pajama party continues with our friend Carrie Brescia, who brings us all things Cuddl Duds. And this, though, the last time she's got a TSV of the year, so that's a little bittersweet.
I know.
But Carrie, it's good to see you. Clearly, she loves it. She knows a great value when she sees it. But ultimately, that value and that price means nothing if it's not the coziest thing you've ever worn. And that's why we did it in Fleecewear stretch.
Yeah, I love what you said earlier about, that fast fashion where maybe you wear it once, you wash it, and then it like disintegrates.
It just disintegrates.
That's not, this is our #1 fabrication that we bring to you here at QVC from every season, and this is also what we launched with. So it's funny, when we're always trying to better ourselves, both with the style attributes that we bring you, but also, can the fabric be better? What are we doing? How do we get better? So I was kind of like browsing over the reviews from our Today's Special Value from last year, and 5-star review, but then the customer would say, she'd say, my only regret, and I'm reading like, oh no, I hope it's washed and wear. I didn't buy more. Yeah. My only regret was I didn't buy more. So there's a reason why this has become an annual late November, early December, early pre-holiday tradition here, the Fleecewear pajama set, because the fabric is so soft, because it's not bulky, it's soft and feminine, light and airy, but keeps you warm. That's the reason why it's become our #1 seller. Yeah. So it's a winner. It's a winner. And I try to show you as best I can visually what that really translates to. Like, just when I'm puddling this up, do you see how it gives? If this were really thick and heavy, it would just like fold immediately. And instead, I get this puddle. But then also, do you see how the exterior of it is brushed and soft? When I go inside and I give it a stretch or pull, you see that it does have stretch. That's why it's right there in the name. And that stretch also means there's air flowing in and out. So you don't curl up on the couch and they immediately go, whew, okay, that's enough of that, or get under the blankets and go, wow, that was a bad idea. Instead, it feels almost like a second skin that's just floating above you too, right? So that's what makes it so perfect for women of all ages, for one. And then also, I've said this before and I'll say it again, Carrie, I love that you're giving us, like, sometimes there's the whimsical and the fun, like the pets that you see right now, but none of these are specific to any holiday. They're not specific to any time of year. None of these say, oh, clearly I got to pack these away in January. So gift these whenever you like, and they're going to wear them all year round. And I really do mean all year round, save for the hottest nights of the year. But this is what we're really gifting. I can show you all the pictures, and of course we'll do a tour, but in the end, what you're gifting is a feeling, which you may have noticed is like a #1 priority for people when they're gifting this year more than ever. What are you gifting to somebody? You're gifting them comfort. So, Carrie, let's go through, kind of break apart these pieces, give us a tour. Our phone lines clearly are busy. I know we have over 1,000 orders already. And so let's start. Do you want to do the top or the bottom first? Up to you. Let's do the top. You got it. If you don't mind. Yeah. So always want to update, right? So we know that you all love a solid top, so we wanted to bring you that, but let's make it a little more special than just like, okay, here's your t-shirt. So we've got this rib detail along the crew neck. We've given you the nice long sleeves, so you've got that warm, cozy coverage. I love this. I want to call it a coin pocket. You know those little tiny coin pockets? It's bigger than that. It's about 2.5 inches wide. I've been putting my cell phone in there because I'm carrying laundry up and down the stairs, and I'm, what forbid if we don't have our cell phone on us. But, you can see through the shoulders, it's fitted. So while we want you to be comfortable in a long-lasting #1 selling fabric, we don't want you to look sloppy. Right. So I love that we've given you, but there's all that stretch. I mean, and there's nothing holding you back in this. That's such a good point. If you focus on any of us and you just kind of look waist up, like, I'm wearing a top, which is different than a t-shirt, right?
And
Right.
it's a crew neck, but it doesn't come close up against my neck. You've got that pretty trim and complementary colors. So in other words, just this shot right here, it's like anything could be down there. It could be jeans. It could be black slack. It could be 24/7 stretch. It could be a work pant. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. But when we do get down, you go, oh, okay, it's loungewear. It still looks like an outfit. And that's why I think this has been so popular, because that line has been blurred this year, Carrie, right? Between
I know.
PJs and outfit. And so give me one that can kind of pass for both. And I also love that it has a longer length. That it's not like up here where you feel like all this is exposed. It's not down to my knees, which is going to get bunched up when I'm tossing under the covers. So it's just a really perfect length. This, though, I mean, we can break these apart and we give you the tour. I feel like this, the bottom, should have its own $38 price tag.
I do too. Have you ever gone to like a department store? I haven't been since probably February. And there's like you have there, like the pants are on one hanger, the shirt's on the other, and you pick up the first item and you're like, oh wow, you know, and even I've paid more, like $40, and then turns out it's just for the pants, and I'm like, wah. That's a bummer. I think that's happened to all of us. So we're proud that we can bring you these quality fabrics at this insane price. So yeah, the jogger pants. Pockets. So last year we had the pockets on the top. But you all wrote in, and again, we pay close attention to our customer feedback. It matters tremendously to us. Everybody said, okay, put the pockets back on the pants, please. And by the way, can we have it in a jogger bottom? We're like, done, absolutely. And the waist is an elastic waistband, so really, really comfortable. Plus, you've got that drawstring, so you can really customize it. I'm like, I had like my kind of bimbo moment earlier today. I was still waking up, and there you go. Like, I didn't tie my drawstring, but I have the elastic waistband there. So you ever done that? I'm like, oh. So it's really customizable. It's
and
fine.
two other things I would call out is that the drawstring is stitched. So while the elastic waistband itself is a couple inches wide, that drawstring in the center is stitched down. So it will not turn or roll or go slipping and sliding inside. Like little things that actually make a big difference and really should justify a higher price tag. And then the jogger bottom. I always worry, Carrie, when I describe a pant as a jogger to my viewer, I'm like, is she going to think that there's like a really strong elastic in the bottom that's going to cut into your leg? Or
some of them are.
Some of them are. Or does that mean that the whole pant itself is going to turn into genie pants or balloon out because that jogger is really tight and there's too much fabric in the pant? And that's not the case. Now, I'm wearing mine with a little Skechers boot, but you can see that jogger bottom there. And I still have all that stretch in there, so you're going to be nice and comfy. Update, we got another one down. And that is why Jerry's hanging out, because Cerulean is gone. All right, so, hey, Carrie, let's go ahead and recap the colors now, since A, it'll take us less time since we're down one color.
Right.
And then anything you want to contribute as we go along, too. We have 4 colors remaining, and we're not even in prime time. This has kind of been the song we've sung all throughout the early holiday season, actually since Christmas in July, to be honest. And now is that TSVs that used to make it all the way to midnight have been selling out in the middle of the night, in the morning, and in the afternoons too. So here it is in the gray snowflake.
So if we had not put that fuchsia trim on there, it might have been a little, well, okay, it's fine, it's cute.
It's cute.
But to me, that pink, like, pops it. My niece Madeline is obsessed with pink. She's turning 10 in December, in 2 weeks, and I'm buying this for her in the petite extra small, if it's available. I should have checked that. I should have gotten it earlier than this afternoon.
Update in the gray, heather gray, 700 remaining in the regular, 1X, 2X, and 3X. In the petite, 1,500 remain. Medium through 3X, there are no talls in the gray. So not looking too good quantity-wise in the gray. Then we have the red with the winter pets. So sweet. We had to include the pets, Carrie.
Well, so one year we did a dog pant, and my cat lovers, I am a cat lover, Gucci's on the, not the handbag Gucci, but right. And so we listened. So this year, and we, one time we didn't do a dog, we brought you both. And I love that there's so many different breeds. And of course, some of them have a little bit of attitude and a little bit of a scarf, and they're just so cute.
I see the pug. I see the dachshund. I love how this kitty cat has her head cocked. Like, what? Wait, what?
Like, what'd you say?
So funny. My daughter got a
Oh,
cat
yeah,
this
so
year and has
cute.
turned me into a cat person again. I'd not had a cat
Right.
in my life in probably 15 years, and that little buttercup
Right.
is just such a sweetheart. She's so, so sweet.
They get to you.
They get to you. All right, here's the
Yeah.
fig plaid. Popular.